Hello, it's Petra from Petra's Cauldron. I'd like to welcome you, and I'm going to teach you to make German Pfanne Kuchen tonight. This is something which everybody likes. It's sweet and it's different compared to American Pfanne Kuchen because we're using jam and we're using different type of ingredients. You're going to like it. So let's start it. I'll show you what we need, okay? So we are needing flour, we're needing milk, we're needing vanilla, pure vanilla extract, some salt, we need some sugar. Of course, you can take any type of sugar you like, but I prefer monk fruit. We need 2 eggs, we need some powdered sugar for later on, we need some jam, a bowl, and we need this beautiful thing here called a whisk, and we need one of those kind of things. And now some German people, they like to put and add in fruit. So if you have an apple which doesn't look too cool anymore and is kind of finicky and it's kind of icky, you know, you just cut all the good pieces out, and this is what you're left with, and you are going to use it later on in your German pancake. So I'm showing you now how it's going to be made. So we are using our flour, about this much. Gives you about 8 pancakes or so, I guess. Depends how thick you make them, okay? So that is what you need. And I knocked already my eggs. Here go 2 eggs, goes in. Ta-da! Then you need a good pinch of salt, about this much. So that's about right. We need a little zip of the vanilla. About a teaspoon, I guess. I'm so bad in guessing because everything in my hand, in my household, goes by just feeling, you know. So now you're going to add your milk. And it's about 1.5 cups. Let's see how far we go, okay? So, and then we need our sugar. And since I use my monk fruit sugar, oops, how I get it open. And then Greg likes it very sweet. About this much. Because later on when you put the jam on, it's going to get even more sweet, you know. So now we're going to whisk everything together. So now in your skillet, you have a little bit coconut oil or whatever oil you prefer. I prefer coconut oil. And I have it on 7, which is actually a little bit too high. So I'm going to go down on 6.5, which is better. So you take this baby here and you have about this much, okay? Now I have to work fast since I'm alone here and filming. You smoosh it around, make it thinner, so like this. So go all the way around it, so like this, and then you let it brown from both sides, okay? So while this one here is now baking or whatever you want to call it, we just let it sit till it's about golden brown. And I'm going to tell you now all the story about it. So what it does is you can have different types of Pfannkuchen. You can have it sweet. So if you have it sweet, you can add your fruits, you can have your sugar in it, you can have your, I'm using this one here, you know, so jams. And it's called Apricot-Mimosa because I deserve only the best. So yeah, you're going to smear that on it later on. You can also have your fruits on it. Now, if you are not into savory, into sweet stuff, you can go savory, which means instead of putting sugar in it, you leave the sugar out and you can put in your spices. Salt, pepper, you can put in paprika powder, chili powder, whatever is your fancy. That's what you're going to put in. And then you bake it just like this in the pan and scale it. And when it comes out, you will be placing it on this. Yeah, you will be placing it on something like this so it can dry from both sides. So now we're going to see how far this goes. Oh, nicely. See, it's already separating. And it has not the right color yet. So I'm going to wait a little longer for the right color. So when you have it now savory, then you can have later on your fresh cut herbs on top of it. So that's how German people like it. They put their herbs in it into the dough, or they make a mixture between sour cream and Philadelphia cheese and mix that up. That makes it quark. That's something you can buy at a Whole Foods store here, which is pretty pricey, so I figured out how to make it myself. You need half and half. Half cream cheese, half sour cream. And then you add your garlic to it, your parsley, all the fresh herbs you like, you know, your dill, whatever is your fancy, you can add it to it. So, and then you can smear that on top, and then you roll it up, or you fold it together like a burrito or something like this. The other thing what you can do also is you can have your pancake just like that, and you make hamburger meat, you know, like as if you would make a hamburger. So you spice it up the way you like it, and then you crumble it up very nice, and then you put it in the middle of it. And I'm going to make a video on that later on sometimes, you know, not today, because today is very busy. But that's how we're going to make it, and I'll show you now the next step. So I just flipped it over, and this is the color you're looking for, a nice golden brown. Now it has to be on the other side too, just nice golden brown, okay? So now I have taken out, my pancake, and it's cooling off a little on that cooling rack. So I put in the new batter. So if you make it a little bit thinner, then it almost becomes like a crepe or crepe, like we say. And here are my apples. So I have them in from one side, and later on you just fold it over, you know. So that is the easy way out. Very, very delicious. And if you like, you can also add some cinnamon on it if you like, or cardamom. Cardamom is also very delicious. So I flipped it over with my apples down, and I also put some cardamom on it, and also my cinnamon. That makes it even more spicy and more delicious. It's a little bit, you can almost say Mediterranean type style, you know. And of course, I know you would like to see it from the side when it's baked from the other side, from my apple. See, now it's time to take this Pfanne Kuchen out to cool off. Now it's time to plate. Now, do you remember this is the one where we had the apples in it? See here, how beautiful that looks. Oh, isn't that fantastic? That is just the cinnamon and the cardamom. So I fold it over half and half. Now you flip over one side like this, and you fold it like a napkin. Look, like so. See, it has cooled off a little. Now you take it, and it's a little difficult for me to do it with just one hand, and you plate it just like that. Now, with this one here, and I'll show you how you do that. So I have made 1, 2, 3, and I have one more over there. It's 4 pancakes. Now this is a tiny one. I'm going to take this out because I want to show you a much bigger one, okay? That's the other one here. So here, that's the bigger one. Now we're going to put jam all over here, all right? So give me a moment. I've been cheating. I have had some leftover whipping cream in my refrigerator, so I've been taking that out too, and I thought I'm going to use it up because there's not much left anymore. You see here, I can close that off, finish it off. So now I have put all my jam around it, and this time I've been using this one here, Apricot-Mimosa from Skinny Girl, because as you guys know, I'm pre-diabetic now, and I have to watch my carbs and my sugar intake, and that's the reason why I'm only taking monk fruit, sugarless stuff, you know, which I can use. Oh, for the flour, because some people will ask me maybe what flour do you use? I use the regular bread flour because you can do everything else with that for breads, pizza crust, rolls, and more. So you can do that. So what we are doing now is you take it, and I'm taking this side. I'll start from the top and fold it over just like that. Almost like a burrito. Greg would say a burrito, okay? So then you're going to cut it this way around, okay? Hang on. So I have cut it now this way. Now I'm going to start plating. I take it over, and look how gorgeous that looks. It's almost like a burrito. You're going to put it this way so that you can see it. And I prefer always dark plates for that because it's light and you want to puff it up, you know, you really, really want to show off. And I'm going to put this way. Here you have two, but we are not done yet. So, and I've been cheating again since I'm alone here and filming. This is now the end result. I want you guys to make this, and this is what it looks like. You put your powdered sugar on top of it with this little beautiful thing here, that one here. You know, and you just swivel it over it as much as you want to, as how sweet you want it, you know. Everybody's different. This is just enough for me and for Greg. This is perfect. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? Look at this. The white stuff is the heavy whipping cream, the leftover, and then you see the layer in there. How nice that is. That is now the Apricot-Mimosa. So when I took off the pancake with the apples, this is on my red plate now, and look how gorgeous that looks. That is where the apples is in. Look at this. I lift it up for you. You can see it there, the apples in it. See there? It's glued to the ceiling or roof or whatever it's been called. Look at this. And like I said, when you do these dishes or any type of dishes, always make sure that you are having a one color plate. That way you know for a fact that always your food will be popping up like crazy, and it's going to be looking so good. I hope that you enjoyed this little video of mine with my German pancakes, and you're going to sample them, you're going to try them, and it's so delicious. I know what they taste like, so I don't have to sit in front of you and start eating it, you know. Maybe some people get a kick out of it, watching people eating stuff. I'm not one of those, not really. But I want you to make it. Absolutely make it. Leave me a thumb up if you like that video. If you have any value in it, please subscribe. Make sure that you always get notification from me when you ring that little doorbell, yeah, whatever, you know what bell I mean, you know. And so that way you always will be notified when I'm sending you new videos coming in your way. So you learn something else, something new. And it's fun to do this kind of things, and you always will be the star of the party if you show up with something like that. And you have seen how simple it is to make. So freaking simple. And this whole thing has cost me maybe for all of them $4, $5, probably $2. And you can spoil people around you with that, and they're going to be our own cuckoo and girl all gaga, okay? So I thank you so very much for stopping by at Petra's Cauldron. It was nice to have you here again, and please come by anytime, every time, and don't forget to watch all my other videos, my other reels. Some very fun stuff in it, and something has probably not anything to do with any cooking, but it's still nice to get a glimpse out of our life here, and you probably enjoy it being just hanging out with us, you know. So yeah, like I said, this is something very nice to do. So just go ahead, go cooking, and then get it going and make it and be the star of the night. I want you to be that, okay? So like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video, bring it to other people, or keep it secret for you, you know, so you will be always the only star. So anyway, I'm sending all my best greetings. Happy New Year to you all again. It's only January 3 today, so I hope that you had a very good time, and I see you soon. Bye-bye. Tschüss, alligator. See you later.